Welcome to Love God, Love Others. Spend time with God. Read 2 chapters of the Bible when you wake up and 2 chapters at bedtime. Start with God, end with God. And in between, love God, love others. The 4 chapters in our 5-minute Bible study overview today are Genesis 37 through 40. Genesis 37 introduces Joseph to us. Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him all the more. They were to bow down to him, and in the next dream Joseph had, so were Jacob, now known as Israel, and their mothers. Might should have kept those dreams to yourself. And what started the hate? Now, Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons. Favorites. He gave a coat of many colors to Rachel's firstborn son, not the others. So when the Midianite merchants came by, his brothers pulled Joseph up out of the cistern that they themselves had thrown him in and sold him for 20 shekels of silver to the Ishmaelites. Sound familiar? Who took him to Egypt. Reuben, the oldest, who should have been able to say something, saved him from being killed, but that was all. Judah said, sell him. Question. Will I love God first and foremost beyond anyone or anything else? Genesis 38 shows Judah's downfalls. I, that is Tamar, am pregnant by the man who owns these. See if you recognize whose seal and cord and staff these are. Woo, that would be Judah. Judah's first son was so wicked, God brought death on him. The second son spilled his seed on the ground instead of passing on an heir for his older brother, as tradition said. So God again brought death. Judah held the third son back, for she saw that though Shelah had grown up, she had not been given to him as a wife. Tamar tricked Judah into sleeping with her. He chose to sleep with a prostitute. Well, not the first of his issues, see. There Judah met the daughter of a Canaanite man named Shua. He married her and lay with her. No mixing. These don't count in selling Joseph. That's bonus. Question. How can I not be misled and remain inside God's plan and purpose? Genesis 39 continues Joseph's faith in God. The Lord was with Joseph and gave him success in whatever he did. 4 different times in Genesis 39, the Lord was with Joseph. Why? Because Joseph was with God, doing his part in a right relationship, no matter the moment, the circumstance, the issue. My master has withheld nothing from me except you, because you are his wife. How then could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God? Potiphar's wife said, sleep with me. And Joseph chose to honor Potiphar and God instead. She lied to Potiphar and the servants, so Joseph paid for his righteousness. Joseph's master took him and put him in prison, the place where the king's prisoners were confined. Question. Are all things in my life used for the good of God? Genesis 40 boasts of God. Then Joseph said to them, do not interpretations belong to God? Tell me your dreams. Joseph gave God all the glory. God is our provision, our protection, our power. He restored the chief cupbearer, but he hanged the chief baker, just as Joseph had said to them in his interpretation. God continued to use Joseph's gifts and his circumstances for his plan, that is, the plan. The chief cupbearer, however, did not remember Joseph. He forgot him. God's plan is in God's time, and we may never know why. Question. Can I love God no matter what? Choose God above all. Follow his plan, prompt, and purpose. Trust God no matter what. Give God the glory when you love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.